The next year is the year of simplicity in compact designs because, unlike competitors, Toyota isn't pushing luxury and complexity. It's focusing on things that actually matter to car buyers. Toyota's CEO announces 3 new models for 2026 and wows everybody. Let's check them out. Number 3. Toyota Stout Compact Choice. The compact pickup market is about to get its first real competitor to the Ford Maverick and Hyundai Santa Cruz, and Toyota is bringing something neither rival can match. The Toyota Stout nameplate is making its return to American roads, but this modern interpretation focuses on what compact truck buyers say they want most: better fuel economy and more space. Toyota's engineers started with a clean sheet rather than adapting an existing crossover platform. The new Stout will use the same TNGA foundation that's proven successful in the Corolla Cross and Prius, but stretched and reinforced for truck duty. This approach allows Toyota to make hybrid power standard equipment rather than a costly upgrade. The efficiency targets Toyota is setting will make Maverick owners take notice. While Ford's hybrid manages around 42 miles per gallon in city driving, the Stout is designed to deliver over 45 miles per gallon in combined driving. That difference adds up to real savings, potentially hundreds of dollars per year for average drivers. The design team faced an interesting challenge: making a truck that looks tough enough for work while achieving car-like aerodynamics. The solution draws inspiration from Toyota's recent concept vehicles, featuring clean lines with subtle muscular details. Angular headlights and a bold grille give the Stout presence on the road, while careful attention to airflow helps achieve those impressive fuel economy numbers. Interior packaging is where the Stout really stands out from competitors. The wheelbase stretches to nearly 132 inches, about 11 inches longer than the Maverick, creating genuinely comfortable seating for 4 adults. Toyota moved the cabin forward in the design, gaining passenger space without sacrificing bed length. The result should be a truck that works for families and contractors alike. The cargo bed gets some clever touches too. Toyota is planning an integrated track system that lets owners configure the space for different types of cargo. Tied-down points, dividers, and even work surfaces can be positioned exactly where needed. It's the kind of practical thinking that could make the Stout more useful than trucks with bigger beds but less flexibility. Pricing strategy puts the Stout directly in competition with the Maverick. Toyota is targeting a starting price around $25,000 for the hybrid model, several thousand less than Ford's comparable offering while including more standard equipment. Production will happen at Toyota's Mississippi facility, keeping costs competitive while avoiding import complications. Number 2. Toyota FJ Cruiser Adventure Icon returns. After nearly a decade away from American showrooms, the FJ Cruiser is coming back, and Toyota has learned from both the original successes and its shortcomings. The new model keeps the boxy, purposeful styling that made the FJ Cruiser instantly recognizable while addressing practical concerns that limited its appeal. Recent patent filings reveal a 5-door configuration that maintains the FJ's distinctive shape, just in a smaller package. Everything looks similar and different at the same time. Headlights, pronounced fenders, and vertical rear window are all refined for modern tastes. A full-size spare tire still mounts on the tailgate because some traditions are worth keeping. The biggest change is what you can't see: the platform underneath. Instead of sharing architecture with a full-size truck like the original, the new FJ Cruiser uses Toyota's IMV0 foundation. This ladder frame construction provides genuine off-road capability while being sized appropriately for daily driving. The approach gives the FJ Cruiser a significant advantage over unibody competitors like the Ford Bronco Sport. Dimensions put the FJ Cruiser squarely in the compact SUV segment. At roughly 177 inches long and 74 inches wide, it fits between the RAV4 and Highlander in Toyota's lineup. The 108-inch wheelbase provides excellent off-road geometry while maintaining reasonable highway manners. Power will be coming from different sources. While the original concept was imagined as an EV, it's clear that the new off-roader will have to rely on internal combustion as well. Hybrid powertrain is the first thing that comes to mind, and it could be a completely new one, different from what we've been seeing in recent Toyotas. But things will go much further, as the FJ Cruiser will also come in gas-only variants, including the old 2.7-liter inline-4, which will be offered in Australia and a few more parts of the world. As for the US market, the hybrid stands as the most logical option. 4-wheel drive comes standard, not as an expensive option. The system includes a proper transfer case with low-range gearing, plus multiple terrain modes for different conditions. Toyota's engineers spent considerable time ensuring the FJ Cruiser can handle both weekend trail rides and daily commutes without compromise. Manufacturing costs stay reasonable by sharing the platform with other global Toyota products. This approach lets Toyota offer authentic off-road capability starting around $30,000, accessible to outdoor enthusiasts who've been priced out of larger, more expensive alternatives. Number 1. Toyota Hilux Champ $12,000 work truck. This is where Toyota's strategy gets truly interesting. The Hilux Champ has been quietly succeeding in markets across Asia with a simple approach: real truck capability at a price that doesn't require financing. Now this no-nonsense workhorse is heading to America with a starting price that will make other manufacturers very uncomfortable. At $12,000, the Hilux Champ costs less than many used trucks while being completely new. But this isn't some compromised economy vehicle. It's a purpose-built work truck that prioritizes function over flash. The Hilux Champ rides on Toyota's proven iMV platform, the same foundation used for the global Hilux that's built a reputation for lasting decades in harsh conditions. Real truck construction means real truck capability. The Hilux Champ can carry 2,646 pounds in its bed, nearly double what the Maverick manages. Towing capacity reaches 5,500 pounds, putting it ahead of many mid-sized trucks that cost 3 times as much. These aren't theoretical numbers either. The Hilux Champ is already proving itself in commercial use across Southeast Asia. Toyota will offer 2 wheelbase options for the American market. The standard version measures 185 inches long with a 5.9-foot bed, considerably longer than the Maverick's 4.5-foot cargo area. The extended version stretches the bed to an impressive 7.6 feet, longer than many full-size trucks provide. The key to both the impressive capability and the low price is the single cab configuration. Toyota brings back something the American market has been missing: a truck designed for work first, passenger comfort second. The bench seat accommodates 3 people comfortably enough for job sites and daily errands, but cargo space gets priority. Power comes from Toyota's 2.7-liter 4-cylinder engine, producing 160 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. That's adequate power for real work without the complexity and cost of forced induction. The engine pairs with proven mechanicals designed for durability rather than peak performance. While the diesel version is also available in Southeast Asia, we don't believe such a version could be offered in North America. However, we won't exclude the possibility of seeing a hybrid instead. The design philosophy prioritizes practicality throughout. Flat body panels and square lines keep manufacturing costs low while making repairs simple. The flat windshield and upright stance aren't stylish, but they serve practical purposes: better visibility and easier access to work areas. One of the most interesting options is the chassis cab configuration. Toyota provides just the cabin frame, letting businesses add whatever equipment their work requires. From landscape bodies to service compartments to specialized equipment, the possibilities are nearly endless. Toyota already works with over 100 upfitters in other markets and plans similar partnerships in America. The interior reflects the work-first philosophy. Hard-wearing materials replace soft-touch surfaces, but essential features like air conditioning and power windows are included. Physical controls work with gloves on, and the simple gauge cluster provides necessary information without distracting complexity. Production will happen in the United States to keep the $12,000 price point viable. Import tariffs would destroy the cost advantage that makes the Hilux Champ special. Toyota plans to begin sales next year, initially focusing on markets with strong commercial demand before expanding nationwide. The market impact could be substantial. Small businesses, contractors, and working individuals who need reliable transportation without crushing payments finally have an option that makes sense. The Hilux Champ proves that trucks don't need to cost $40,000 to do real work. While other manufacturers chase luxury buyers with increasingly expensive vehicles, Toyota is betting that a significant portion of the market just wants honest, affordable transportation that can handle real work. The Hilux Champ represents a return to the original idea of pickup trucks: simple, capable, and accessible to working people. But don't think that Toyota is the only manufacturer that's working on a super affordable pickup truck. Check out this video about Stellantis' CEO releasing a $16,000 pickup, which you can now see on the screen. Ram is about to complete its offer with a cheap, small, and super maneuverable pickup that could obliterate models like Maverick and Santa Cruz completely.